sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going, I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
What's this thing? There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond, and it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Reel it in. That was disappointing. Oh, we've got a lively one. That was disappointing. All right. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to act?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard.
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all.
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Blade!
I'm like bait to them!
Take this! You're finished! First strike! Swallow blade!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
You're finished! Swallow blade! This one's all mine! Slash! Swallow blade! First strike! Move again! Slash! Swallow blade! Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade! Here I come! It's over!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Not a chance! Slash! Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over!
Here goes!
Here I come! Slash!
Here I go!
I'm not done!
Only getting started. Get toasty!
Bird strike!
We can really make weapons with this?
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my art! When he slows down, that's our chance!
It's like trying
No
to keep
further.
up to the wall. Feel. Into the counter.
It's time. No further.
Raging storm.
Here I come. Eagle Blade.
Now we're not...
I'm on you. Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here I go. It's over.
Now we're not...
Take this. Talon Hurricane.
Thunderblade.
Now I'm in the groove. Watch it. Explosive rings. Talon Hurricane.
Chinese
Here I come.
supernova.
Eagle Fly.
Dance
Try
in the
this.
wind.
You require an...
Air thrust.
Storm. I'm not done. Swallow Blade. Slash. Swallow Blade.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Here I go.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
No further.
Photon blast.
Take this. Blow away. It's over.
Lightning condemn.
Take this. Swallow Blade. Try. Take this.
Now.
More. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that?
No mere...
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
They look...
And yet here...
Not really.
Are you...
Charmed. I simply... You see...
I still don't...
Why not?
I get that.
Oh, but it does.
Oh,
But of course. There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around. Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
I'm only Swallow
Blade!
Nothing gets by me! Thunderblade! It's a duel of the arts!
Swallow Blade! You got fire!
I've got this! Let him march!
You picked the wrong fight! All yours! Swallow Blade! Try this!
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
Where are you going? Here, let me help. First aid!
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this!
Annihilate!
Armor won't save you.
Eat this!
Can't get out of this.
Tectonic punch! Raging cascade! Here's a healing arc!
Swallow blade! You're finished! Swallow blade!
Sleep now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me
My
help.
turn! Not a chance!
Astral energy.
You're mine!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
And thus our strength yet grows.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Sure builds up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here. Quite literally.
So Mahog Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here?
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Swallow blade! Far enough! Not today! Swallow blade!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
I'm out of ammo. Here's a healing arc.
When did I get here?
Swallow blade!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
I never miss.
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind. Sleep
You're
now.
Swallow blade! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Radiant launch. Here.
Eat this!
Here. In here.
Rip it! You're finished! Just getting started! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Do you continue on in that vein?
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Do it.
Mirage! You're finished! First strike! Onward and upward.
condemned!
Here, let me help.
Thunderbolt!
Primed and
I'm
ready.
not so good with airborne targets.
Where are you going?
I'm not done!
In a bind?
I'm on it! I'll pick you up!
In here!
Swallow blade!
I'll be safe somewhere.
Here, let me help. Far enough.
Flash!
First aid! Field!
Swallow blade! Big flash! Flash! It's go time! Try harder!
Radiant light!
Armor won't save you!
With
It's over!
natural energy! Here goes!
I'm just getting
Do it! Sleep now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
I'm on it!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno!
Here,
Not
let
a
me help.
chance! You're on it! Do it! You're done! Swallow blade!
Astral energy! Full throttle! I think I'm getting stronger. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Eat this! By the power of water!
With astral energy!
You
Full
will
throttle!
sacrifice! Swallow blade!
Thunderbolt!
Swallow blade! Try this! Eternal torrent! Take this! I'm not
Never
done!
miss!
Flash!
Leave the enemy's arcs to
It's
do it!
over! Reverse! No!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
You're mine! It's time! You're finished! Right! Ignite!
Champion Squad!
Do it!
I'm out of Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. They got me flanked.
Run!
Can't get out of this.
I'll finish you here and now! Swallow blade! It's over!
Searing flames!
Flash!
Reload!
Swallow blade!
Lightning!
Here I come! You're finished! Here I come! Flash! Swallow blade!
Flame of fury!
Now you see what I can
Now.
do.
Flash!
If it's in the
It's over.
sky, it's mine.
Flash! Swallow blade!
finish you here and now.
In an instant! Impact clock!
We can really make weapons with this? Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
that big tower over there?
You guys want to rest here?
Made it through another day.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go? Not this way, I guess.
Man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
It's over! Eagle Swallow Blade! Strike!
Lightning condemned!
Swallow Blade!
Annihilation!
Here I come!
Burning!
Enough done! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Take this! All yours!
Not in your dreams!
Swallow Blade! Glimmer Dragon! Strike! Swallow Blade!
Annihilation condemned!
The enemy builds on too.
We'll soon see about that!
Strike! You're mine! Swallow Blade! Watch it! Rising Launcher! Take this! You're mine! You're finished! Here I come! Swallow Blade! You're finished! Now! Swallow Blade!
Raging Cascade!
Struck!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
There. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do, too?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right?
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Elda of its enemies. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along.
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it, though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that.
Now that you mention it,
What do you mean, what?
eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right
You hear that, Locke?
What is it?
No,
It will do her good to have
no, not...
me.
Rinwell.
That said,
I'm sure no...
I wouldn't get...
Hey! Let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? You picked the wrong fight! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down. Raging hurricane. Out of arrows. Where are you going?
Go away! I can carve through armor!
Who the hell are you?
Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Don't mind if I do. Dance in the wind, Here.
Try harder!
Get on in there with the other.
Fall.
Lightning orb.
It's on!
Hey, when is it?
Now,
We can
reeling!
dance
This
in the
ends
wind.
now!
Please now. Here's a healing art. This one is
Did you just hear me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Up and out.
Die.
Lightning condense.
I'm on it!
Try harder!
Here's a healing art.
Now or never. Can't get out of this!
From death to this. Far enough. Photon ray.
Take this.
This one's mine. Air strike. Photon slam.
I'll smash you!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niaz, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey,